Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Sorry, bit of a problem with my camera there. Needs a bit of a clean, I think. Anyway, that's a bit better. Welcome to this live sort of watch chat along. What I'm going to do is I'm busy. I wasn't going to come on. Hope you've seen Martin's live vlogs from Leicester. He's at the ground. I'm just looking up on my screen now. He said he's absolutely soaking wet through. It's freezing cold, and he's 4 rows in from the front and 2 rows away from the Leicester City fans. So anyway, what we're doing with this one, like I said, I wasn't going to come on. I'm busy. I'm packing, and I've got to leave. I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to Heathrow to catch my flight to Dubai. So I'm really in the middle of a load of busy stuff. So, but what I thought I'd do is rather than just have nothing and do nothing, there'll be all the post-match vlogs, and Martin's already done a great job putting live vlogs out there with team news and things like that. And there'll be a post-match fan cams and a full roundup of today's events and a vlog later on Man City Fan TV. So don't forget to go over and keep an eye out for those. What I thought I'd do is rather than set up like a proper full-on watch-along like I normally do, I thought what I'll do is I'll set up a quick watch chat-along, in which case I can speak to you guys. I'll nip in and out. I will be in and out of this. It's not going to be a full-on watch along like we normally do, because I'm still in the middle of doing work and things. So what I'll have to do is silence the audio, put the thumbnail back on, but you guys can still carry on chatting to each other. And what I'll do is, as soon as I've got 5 minutes free during the game, I'm going to nip back in if there's anything like major happens or something like that, and I'll pop back in and we can have a chat, and I'll read some of your comments out and see what the chat's been all about. Please, I will warn you, be respectful, because if I come back on and I see loads of swearing and things like that, those people will just be immediately blocked from the channel. So the trust is with you guys, so it's entirely up to you. So if anybody comes on, starts spamming and winding you up, just ignore it. That's my suggestion. Otherwise, you don't want to get yourself blocked. So anyway, let me just quickly go and see who is on. Steve Jackson, come on, City. Kamal Dwyer, hi guys, how are you? Kamal, Leonard, Strong 11, Martin. Martin, is he on? High Blues, Kun versus Vardy. Yeah, come on, City, says Joe Nand Lal. Levi Greenwood, hi Martin. Martin, where's Martin? Is Martin on? I don't know. I reckon 1-2. Anyone agree? I've gone 3-1. Leonard London, hi Andy, how are you? Will there be love commentary? I'm hoping there's lots of love commentary going on between you guys. Beyond belief, VAR has dominated the story of the day so far. Why aren't they using pitchside monitors? Yeah, well, it's one of those. Michael Oliver started it. They didn't, but it's kicking off on my screen now. So all good. I'll report it. Thank you, Leonard, very much. Or just Chris is down there with Martin at the King Power, so he's down there, so he's not modding. I'm sure Kiam will be in and out, but he's busy. It's a weekend there and he's going out, but thanks to Kiam, he's going to be doing all the post-match editing and stuff like that, so he'll get all the vlog and everything out. But anyway, listen, what I'm going to say is enjoy the game, guys. Don't forget, keep chatting to each other. It's not just a watch along, it's a chat along as well, so you can chat to each other if anything majorly happens. I'm just looking at it on my monitor here. If anything major happens, I will come back on live on the channel, so it is still going to be live. You will see the thumbnail over the top, but you can still chat to each other and things like that. And when I come back live, I'll sporadically come in and out of the chat with you guys live. And yeah, if anything major happens, I'll be back. But keep chatting, keep live, enjoy it, and hopefully I might come back at halftime for a bit more of an in-depth one. Then maybe even after the match as well. But while Martin's doing his post-match fan cams and things like that. But anyway, guys, enjoy it. City playing in our fruit salad kit, and Kevin De Bruyne plays a pass across. They bring it out, and I see Leicester are playing 3 at the back today, and Iniacho and Vardy. So, Bit of a sloppy pass that was from. Good tackle that from Laporte. Yeah, brilliant interception. That was very sloppy by, I think it was Bernardo Silva. Very sloppy in the centre of midfield, was it? Just watching it again. Yeah, very sloppy from Bernardo. So he needs to be careful with that. But Laporte was live to it, and great interception from Aymeric Laporte. But anyway, guys, listen, keep going. Hi, Levi. Hope you're well, buddy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna crack on with some work. I'll be nipping in and out of this. So enjoy this live watch, chat along, and be respectful to each other. Don't get yourself banned from the channel. It's not worth it. So if the dippers come on, just ignore them. All right? Take care. Come on, City. Let's get a good 3 points here. Set us up for next week against Madrid. See you in a bit. Hi guys, I'm back. Yeah, don't worry, I've just timed out those absolute bellends on the channel. Yeah, it's a very scrappy game. The midfield for me is definitely not working. It really is not working. It's too slow. Passing's all over the place. There's no energy. There just doesn't seem to be any energy in that midfield. They still look dangerous. Touches again. A few players have come in tonight who, let's face it, didn't play the other day. And just watching, free kick, good save by Edison. And yeah, it's almost like the other day we were saying the same thing. It was players haven't played for 2 weeks, and that's how it looked. And tonight, some of the players who've come into the team look like they've not played well now for nearly 3 weeks. And yeah, it's a bit scrappy, a bit of a scrappy game. There's no momentum, and City are trying to force it. And yeah, our bigger players are not really doing it for me. But good news is, as it stands at the moment, it's 0-0, and our defence, our centre-back certainly in particular, Fernandinho and Laporte look absolutely rock solid. Because let's face it, Leicester are a good team. They are a good team. Very dangerous team. But for me, I'd make a change in midfield. I really would. I'd either bring... I'd probably bring Gundogan off, if I'm being honest, and I'd put a bit more legs in there. It'd be nice to see Phil Foden, somebody who can pick the ball up. At the moment, what we're not doing is driving forward with the ball. So, not a good watch. City are yard slow in all positions when they play at this pace. They normally lose. Yeah, Jeff, you're spot on with that comment, mate. Absolutely spot on with that comment. That's what I said pre-match about the lineup with, again, Rodri and Gundogan in there. It just doesn't work. But I'm guessing Pep's trying to give everybody a game, and his focus. Let's not forget, the chances are we probably are going to be in the Champions League positions. His focus is all about the Madrid game, and I think he's just trying to give everybody a chance, except for Phil Foden, which is beggars belief. It really does. Good run there, but dispossessed Walker. That's the problem. Made 2 or 3 good decisions going forward. Then when he should have released it, he didn't. Laporte there losing out to Iheanacho. So yeah, it's we knew it was going to be a tough game at their place, but it's just we haven't been. We're going to have to be. I tell you what, we're going to have to be a damn sight better than what we are currently. We're not playing well, and I'm just watching the Edison Iheanacho. Is it Iheanacho? No, it's not Iheanacho. Who is it? Ooh, he's not completely knocked out. Get his airway open. I'm a little bit delayed on that. They're watching it in the other room live. He was onside. It was just a genuine collision, but I hope he's okay. He looks completely knocked out, which means Iheanacho's going to have to go off. Oh yeah, he's completely gone there. Looking at him, I think it was his back of his head he banged when he hit the floor. But anyway, I hope the kid's okay. I really do. Andy Leicester are really catchy on the counter. Yeah, they are, mate, and that's because of the slow midfield. We're losing the ball in midfield, and that's the problem. We're not keeping the ball, playing it around, moving their players around. We're trying to overcomplicate things by making quick passes, losing the ball. And I think Pep at half-time, Carl, will say to them that, double hand fist in the face of Iheanacho there. I think Pep will say to them at half-time, keep the ball, stop making stupid passes that you don't need to make, because what's happening is we're getting caught out and they're hitting us on the break, because we know they're a fantastic counter-attacking team. They really are. What's all this about United support? I don't know. He was trolling this channel. Oh, he's gone anyway. We need a goal. Haven't really created anything. We haven't really. Leicester the better team. Think City are already in Madrid. Yeah, it definitely looks that way, Jeff. It looks like the it's on their mind, and Pep's always been one for it's all about this particular game, but it doesn't look like today. They look like their minds are in Madrid. That's a pen, I'd say. No, it's not a penalty. Never in a million years is that a penalty. Leicester have momentum. Well, I mean, they're only hitting on the counter. I think Roger and Gundogan had death wish, lack of pace and mobility, keep getting caught sleeping. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. City aren't playing well currently. They were better earlier on, but not good now. He seems okay. Yeah, he does. No penalty. Cal, I think Bernardo should be in midfield with Mahrez and Jesus on the wing. Well, maybe, but certainly when you've got Rodri and Gundogan in there, we know straight away it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. There's going to be no forward momentum. Somebody driving, taking on plays. That doesn't happen with Rodri and Gundogan. Everything slows down. So Pep's going to have to make a decision at halftime because this isn't working. It simply isn't working. But like I said, Pep's probably thinking about this and thinking more, even though he comes out saying it's one game at a time, he's probably thinking about the Madrid game and getting, minutes into people's legs. Obviously, David Silva. And the one thing David Silva does do, he don't bring your legs, but what he does do, he keeps the ball and he dictates the play. And I think that's what we're missing today. We're missing somebody who can slow the game down, keep the ball, move it wide, make sure it goes wide, make sure it goes to the other side, make sure the ball is rotated. We haven't got anybody in there at the moment, except for maybe Kevin De Bruyne, who can do that type of thing, but we want him further forward. Gundogan doesn't do that. It's great when there's no pressing and we've got time on the ball and things like that, but today is not that type of game. So for me, I'd probably, if David Silva's fit, I'd probably bring on Foden or David Silva for Gundogan and get somebody who's going to dictate the pace of the game because we haven't got that at the moment. And Bernardo's not really done a great deal. Mahrez has hardly done anything. Sergio looks pretty frustrated up front. He's like trying to, nothing is coming his way. So I think he should be in midfield. City need to improve for Tuesday. Ward position has been very poor. Bit early to say, but this might be a typical City game. There's no one marshalling our defence. I think Gundogan off. David Silva in the centre. We need more creativity. Well, yeah, just said that, mate. Hi, Dopey Dolphin. Jeff Walsman, watching this game is putting me to sleep. Why won't they give Foden a run out? This game is going one way and it isn't Man City's the poor. Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to. I don't know what Mendy is doing there. My lord, that is shocking. I don't. I can't disagree with that. I really can't, mate. I'll be honest with you. City thinking about Tuesday's game. Shamrock. Yeah, it looks like it. But anyway, listen. I'll be back in about 5 minutes at half time. I'm just going to crack on and do a bit more work. So, guys, we'll see you in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back. So half time. What are your thoughts? Hasn't been great. It really hasn't. I'll be surprised if Pep makes any changes. I really will. But anyway, we'll wait and see. So let's see. Good win for Chelsea today. What that doesn't matter, Cal. Why is the stream off? It's not off. What matters is this game because it is Dopey Dolphin. Foden on for Gundo. Um, I'd say Silver for Wednesday will need his creativity. Yeah, maybe I'm with you on that. Crap first half, says Kamal. Scott him all. To me, or is Rodri awful? And done a great day. I don't think anybody has shone today. I really don't. Andy, your reaction to the Aguero challenge for the other day was brilliant. He grabbed him in the nuts. He did grab him in the nuts, though, didn't he? At the end of the day. Kamal, midfield is way too slow. It is lack of threat in the attacks. Bernardo's not playing as well as he can. Come on, City, says Fergal. Yeah, he's not playing. No, he clearly isn't. I don't think anybody is, if I'm being honest. It's just not happening today. It really isn't happening. So we'll just hope. You know, there must be something. If you think about it, there must be something in players' minds, because obviously the Madrid game is going to be absolutely massive. It's going to be huge after everything that's gone on, you know, over the last week. The build up to it and everything, going over to the Santiago Bernabeu and playing there, and you know, in the Champions League, it's going to be huge. It is going to be a huge game. So you can see, even though Pep comes out with, you know, this, that, and the other, it is going to play on players' minds. It's going to be in the back of it. I don't want to get injured and things like that. So, yeah, it is what it is. But still, we should be playing far better. And I don't think that midfield is helping us whatsoever. Have you ever watched Expressions, the Spurs fan is funny as hell? No, I really don't like that type of thing, mate. Hence why we didn't join UFF when they asked Man City Fan TV to join their stable. That's what they wanted us to be like, and no, not for me. It ain't my thing. It's all right for 22, 21-year-olds to be acting like that, but not for me. I'm not going to start acting like I'm 21 again. It's for me, it's more about the football. It's more about the club than trying to be a celebrity. So no, it's not my thing. And good luck to him, and good luck to those who do that type of thing. But it ain't for me. I'm not for one for dressing up and trying to be a celebrity and think I'm a celebrity. It's not that type of thing for me. It's more about my team, my club, and the fans. So. Get Gabby on, even though he can't finish. Am I stupid for thinking Harry Kane is one of the most overrated players in the league? The stats disprove that, though. It's been pretty slow all season with Gundogan. Rodri, Scott Imol says, I agree. David Silva or Foden to be brought on for Gundogan. Hopefully, I agree. Yes, Kane is an amazing striker. Nope, Cal, Kane is definitely overrated. There you go. You've got two City fans disagreeing straight away over Harry Kane. But I mean, it's like anything. If somebody turns around to you and says, well, Aguero's not that great, you know, he's not been great for a couple of years, blah blah, you just point to the stats, don't you? And if you point to Harry Kane's stats, they are impressive. So I guess it's all about opinions. Malcolm Elford, Gundo not playing great. A 5 out of 10 performance for me so far. I'd probably say 5 out of 10 for every single player on the pitch, if I'm being honest, apart from maybe Laporte and Fernandinho have been very solid at the back. Nobody else has really done anything. Not one single player, if I'm being honest. I'd give Laporte and Fernandinho a 6, and I'd say everybody else a 5. Done nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just watching the advert on Sky Sports with Sterling. I think it's supposed to be a young Mbappe on there. It's pretty decent. Kane makes Spurs play worse. It's all about Kane. Go back to his stats, Cal. If you think where Spurs would be without his goals and assists and everything else, you know, do I think he's as good as people make out? No. but his stats speak for themselves. Do you think Pep will bring on Foden or Kevin to rest him? I don't know, Shadow. I really don't know. I'm not sure. I think he'll definitely look at resting players at some point during the game, without a shadow of doubt. But for me, I don't see. I don't see. All right, I don't see the likes of Foden starting against Madrid. So why ain't Foden on for Gundogan? Why not bring Foden on for Gundogan? Because Foden's definitely not going to start against Madrid. We know that. We absolutely know that. So Gundogan has had a half, not really played very well, or bring Rodri off, because Rodri might play against Madrid. Maybe bring Rodri off, put Gundogan as the holding player, and bring Foden on for a little bit of energy, or David Silva for a bit of creativity. Because that midfield is just, it's slow, and two, it's providing absolutely nothing. You know, for the likes of Aguero, for the likes of maybe Bernardo Silva and Mahrez. No, Fergal says full-time prediction 1-1 for me. Carl, Deontay Wilder versus Taz Fury tonight. I think Wilder knocks Fury out. Well, I'll be driving down to Heathrow at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'll be listening to it on Talk Sports. It's live on there, so I'll definitely be listening to it in the car on the way down. Hopefully I'll be down there around about 6:30. Foden on around 60 minutes for Gundo, says Malcolm. Dopey Dolphin racist. What you talking about there, mate? Dopey who? Fergal, Nathan Aspinall beat my MVG in the Premier League on darts on Thursday. Anyone else watch that? I'm trying to work out what that even means, Fergal. Nathan Aspinall beat. Oh, Nathan Aspinall beat. I'm assuming you're saying Michael van Gerwen, maybe, in the Premier League of darts on Thursday. Anyone else watch that? No, I don't, mate. Rodri off. Good shout. Bring Ferner forward and go 3 at the back. Maybe Steve Jackson. Maybe that's an option as well. Mahrez hit the target at least. Yeah, this is seriously boring game. No movement in midfield. I agree, Mark. Carl, what's your prediction for Wilder Fury? I'm going for. I'm going for no. I'm not even going to say that. Yeah, I will. I'm going for a Wilder knockout in the 5th. Jude Magic. Rehab. You're in rehab, are you, mate? Are you in rehab? Shadow, first player to come off will be Laporte. Maybe. Yeah, could be a good shout, that. Maybe the likes of Stones might come on. So, most second-half goals this season, City 36, Leicester 33. So, there you go. Hold your horses. Most goals this season, Man City 36, Leicester second with 33. So are we in for maybe a completely different game to the first half, which was boring? Maybe we're in for a goal fest, maybe. Riyad Mahrez 1. It's not scored yet, mate. Time to think of Madrid. Steve Jackson draw. You think it's going to be another draw, and it's going to be all about Eddie Hearn and money and get another rematch? I want Wilder to win, but I think I think I would smoke Wilder. Yeah, in your dreams, mate. P.S. Wilder versus Fury. Yes, I'm thinking you mean in the draw against that. Anyway, teams are out, guys. Back over to you for your chat. I'll be back at some point. I'm going to just go and carry on making dinner while the TV is on in the other room, and I'll be watching it in there. Anything happens, I'll come back and do a quick chat with you. But anyway, let's hope. They're making a sub, so I'm assuming... Oh, Barnes is coming on, so I'm assuming Iniacho, they've taken him off after that head injury. So we'll see. Come on, City. We just want a few goals. But take care. I'll be back. I'll be nipping in and out, and keep it clean, guys. I give up. I absolutely fucking give up. I really do. Unbelievable. What is it? What is it with Jesus Christ? I mean, that's just a shit penalty again from Aguero. It wasn't even blasted into the bottom corner. I mean, that shows you Aguero rarely sort of blasts them. I mean, he hits them hard at pace. But he's just like tried to whack that in the bottom corner. That shows lack of confidence. Shocking. And I can't even remember if somebody maybe be able to tell me how many penalties we've missed now this season, because it must be 9, 10 penalties missed this season. Aguero's missed, what, 4? I mean, that is just the most... I mean, look at him watching it back now. It's like 3 yards from the centre. He's not even hit it at the centre. I mean, he's not even connected with it right. I mean, it's such a shit penalty. None of them. Give it to Ederson. None of them. None of them. Not a single one of them on that pitch, unless Kevin De Bruyne grows some bollocks and steps up. Not one of them should be taking a penalty because they're fucking useless, the lot of them. Disgraceful. That's a nice ball into Serge. Great save. That was a great save by Schmeichel then. But my lord, it is just becoming embarrassing. It really is. And nice ball from Riyad. Good run from Sergio. Jesus. That was a good save. Got his body down. But, yeah, I mean, it's one of those Blues. You can't legislate for it. It's just shit. Absolutely shit. It really is. It's becoming, the penalty situation is becoming like conceding from corners and scoring from corners. It's going to become one of those. I mean, it's just pathetic. Absolutely. You know, you're gonna miss penalties. That's just the way it is generally. I know there are some players like Balotelli and Yaya and things like that, but I mean, on the whole, you miss penalties. But that's such a shit penalty, and that's 4 or 5 shit penalties that Aguero's taken. So yeah, it's not good enough. It simply isn't good enough. It really isn't in games like this. Because if this, I'm not asked about today, if I'm being honest, with the Leicester game, I'm not bothered about the Premier League now. It's gone. But if that was against Madrid away with 10 minutes to go, that changes the whole outlook on the return leg. So, yeah, I mean, it's just simply you've got to take chances. And this season, we just haven't. And penalties have been one of the big things as well. So, I don't know. I give up. It's laughable. It is becoming laughable. That's 5 in a row. I think it's something close to that. I mean, it is laughable. Schmeichel is the most underrated player. Schmeichel's a top keeper. There's no doubt about that. But let's face it, that was nothing, absolutely nothing to do with a good save from Schmeichel. It was just, he went one way and Sergio just a crap penalty. But Pep needs to sort this out one way or the other. He really does, because it just simply isn't good enough. It really is not good enough. You can have 4 penalties and miss one of them, and fine, that happens. But we cannot be missing the amount of penalties that we're missing at the moment. It's just simply shit. End of story. So Mahrez should have been given. No, I wouldn't even have given it Mahrez. No, I want Kevin De Bruyne to grow some, and I want Kevin De Bruyne to step up. He can put a 45-yard pass onto a sixpence. Why can't he take a penalty? He wants to be, or potentially might be, our captain next season. So, big enough to stand up and be the captain. Best passer probably in world football. Why is he not taking this? Penalties. Don't understand it whatsoever. But certainly Sergio now needs to completely come away from penalty duties, because, I mean, 3 or 4 misses on the run is not acceptable. It really isn't. But hey, we've got 7 attempts in the second half against their 1. So let's hope we still got 25 minutes to go. Let's hope. We've had 3 on target. Guessing one of them was the penalty. But Yeah, I'm sure Leicester fans will be gutted that the penalty was even given after what happened in the first half. But I think the difference between the two is De Bruyne's arms were by his side. The difference with that one is his arm was out. So I'm gonna go and check on my dinner or our dinner I'm cooking. So I'll be back. But yeah, not good enough, City. Simply not good enough. Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. I'm back. Just managed to rush my dinner down then. See, we got the goal, thank God, at the end. Yeah, not a great performance, but a great 3 points. That's all you have to look at it, because it wasn't a great game. I thought Schmeichel had a really good game for them. Fernandinho had a very good game for us. But overall, I didn't think we were great today. And it did seem very much like it was minds on the Madrid game right throughout the game. But what we got on here? I knew we'd get, while I was having my dinner, I knew we'd get some absolute idiots on. So let's do a little bit of modding. This is good. Kieran, I'm assuming you haven't made it out first grade based on your messages. It's 7:30, which means it's your bedtime. True Scott, I'm hoping that the Rags finish 5th and we win our appeal, at least postpone the ban. I think City are probably shedders. I think City will want it resolved one way or the other. Man City cheated all these years. Another one. See you later. Now we want Sheffield to come 5th. Shedders, Watford is no pushover on the bright side. Shut up, you salty. Watch your language, Man City fan. Great result. Few missed chances, but thank God for Jesus. Well earned 3 points it was. Wasn't a great performance, but we got there by the skin of our teeth. Sheffield won't even get in top 6. Mo Mane, hey Andy, a few months on here, you were saying not to worry, Liverpool bottle it, idiot. Oh, God. Who's the idiot? You're coming on here? You're coming on a Man City fan channel. Who's the idiot? Commenting on here. Oh, God. See you later, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I thought Mendy was our best player going forward tonight. Really? Okay. Dupe, hi Andy, how are you? Ryan, such a boring game. Neither team did anything. What surprise? Rodri and Gundo midfield and we created nothing. That goal was for Kiam. Mahrez run and assist. No, it wasn't an assist, mate. It was the assist was off the defender. It wasn't a pass by Mahrez, so no, it wasn't. Mahrez lost the ball and it was a deflection off the defender that went into the path of Jesus. So God knows where he was going with the ball, but he did make a decent run. But it wasn't an assist for Mahrez. Mendy got forward a lot, but created little. Gabby is our saviour. He is. Otter out, Laporte in. The rest that ended this game would be my 11 against Madrid. I thought Otamendi did nothing wrong. Super sub, Mendy played so good. Thought he did all right. City and Leicester together had 20 plus shots. It was back and forth most of the game. I agree with that. It was. My wife's just said it then towards the end. She went, this game's just been one end to the other without any real sort of quality. And I agree with my wife. There was no quality in that game whatsoever. Gundogan wasn't really good. He didn't have a great game today, if I'm being honest. But on the positive side, we got 3 points. That's all that matters. Even if it was 0-0, I wouldn't have been that fussed, if I'm being honest. I'm more concerned about the Madrid game. Mahrez played all right, though, Andy. All right, yeah. I'm not saying he didn't play all right. He played all right. Like, Rodri played all right. Like, Bernardo Silva played all right. Aguero played all right. Had a terrible penalty. I think most of the players tonight, Kevin De Bruyne played all right. I think most of the players tonight were all right. That's not really the level that we're at. So, Otter versus Laporte, really? What is going on with the pen situation? No idea. If we play that team against Madrid, we'll get smashed. Any news on Laporte? Possible injury? No injury apparently. Just purely rested. This is a really good test for Madrid. It is. Yeah, it's got us in the mood, and it's a good test. That one we've come through narrowly, but didn't play very well. We're going to have to play a lot better against. Riyad Mahrez has got the man of the match on Sky. This is really good test. Let's change our name to Real Manchester City. Are the players mentally ready for Wednesday night? Who knows? We'll wait and see. Fantastic 1-0. We don't do 1-0s. We don't. We don't generally anyway. But let's face it, it should have been a lot more. I'll get my coat. Yeah, get your coat, mate. Put it on. See you later. Leonard, Aguero, not really. Come on, Andy. Aguero, not really. Aguero, I mean, let's face it. Aguero was playing up front on his own and got absolutely no service from Mahrez or Bernardo Silva or Kevin De Bruyne all game. He got nothing. Got absolutely nothing. So can't really blame him, except for he took an absolutely crap penalty again. Wasn't happy when I saw the lineup. We were going to play so poorly, why not rest KDB? Yeah, good point, Ryan. Fernandinho, I'm sure they didn't go into it going, let's play poorly today. So I think we'll drop Kevin De Bruyne, but it just turned out that way. Fernandinho was outstanding. He was my man of the match today. Put Edison on pens, I agree. Evening, Andy, Danny Tuamia, how are you? Andy Sky against you. Andy Sky against you. Andy Sky against you. I'm not sure what that one is, Leonard, I'm afraid. Is it to do with Mahrez? I've just said Mahrez got man of the match on Sky. But then again, you know, let's face it, how much garbage do the Sky Sports come out with? I thought Mahrez was okay. Like I said, Mahrez has a great game. I'll say he has a great game. I don't think anybody had a great game today. I thought Fernandinho was marginally our best player. Other than that, okay. Everyone was okay. I wouldn't say anybody had a really, really poor game. I would, if I was here tomorrow and do player ratings, I'd probably go maybe a 6 across the board and a 6.5 for Fernandinho, if I'm being honest. Other than that, yeah, nobody really shone. For me, anyway. But everyone's got their opinions. When Laporte plays, we keep clean sheets. Missed 5 our last 7 penalties. Very poor it is. It's not good enough. Can look sloppy at times, plus missed the pen. Yeah, just spoke about that. I'm not going to bore everyone to death. I'm not going into a debate. It's your opinion, Leonard, and that's my opinion. I'm confident we'll beat Madrid. They aren't what they once were. Only thing we can blame Aguero for is the pen. Had no other touch in the box because he didn't get the ball passed to him. Exactly spot on. I agree with that, Ryan. Francis Lee should give our lads lessons on penalties. He should. Vernon, man of the match. I agree with you. Mingy Wong, Madrid playing at 3. If City are to be awarded a pen against Madrid, who will take it? God knows who, Leonard. Walker played well. Yeah, I thought he did all right. All right. Edison was good. Yeah, made a couple of decent saves. Walker was really good. Wow, okay. Bunch of cheaters. I don't even know why you actually bother coming on. Why do it? But anyway, keep them coming. Because I haven't done a massive big sort of blocking spree for a long time, and it feels really good. Roger did good. He was okay. Leonard, I hope we're not giving a pen at Madrid. Madrid are top of the league. Kamal, does Laporte looking rusty worry you for Madrid? No, not at all. No, Laporte's top class. Superior. In fact, Leicester team are the 3rd best team in the league. It's a poor Premier League this year. I agree with that comment. Mendy was the worst of the back line. Everyone else did well in defence. Oh dear, another idiot. Yeah, Pep will take the pen. Roger wasn't bad, says Cathal Jones. I wonder if that's Kath Jones. Got a new name, added an L to it and an A and L. Pep had a great first touch. Edison for pens, please, says Dank City. Dupe, did anyone see Pep's touch? Mendy going forward was good. Walker was out of position all the time. Blue Heart, I thought our tempo was good today. Let's not forget Leicester are up at the top of the league. How many chances did they make compared to Real City? Well, they hit the post. I think Edison made 3 pretty decent saves. So, you know, surely Pep has to take some responsibility for our penalty woes. I thought he was going to sort it out. Everyone's confidence is shot. That Aguero side goal was an outstanding finish. Bilal Basmi, guys, can you help me achieve my dream of getting 1K subs? I'm so close. Thanks for listening. Ryan Corey, Mendy had 1 good run and then got tackled. That was his only good thing all game. We couldn't keep comfortable possession in their half. I would prefer Bernardo played as a 10. I agree with that one. Andy, why do you think City have poor penalty record? I've got no idea. I'm sure they don't know. At the end of the day, I really don't. I have no idea. Sometimes psychological thing. Have we got a sports psychologist or a psychotherapist in the club? Is somebody speaking to them about it? Because by all accounts, it does help. It'd be interesting to find out whether they do have a psychologist or a sports psychoanalyst talking to the players, because I can't remember many teams missing so many penalties like City have done. It's been phenomenal this season. Have 4 notes on very good bits of defending from Walker. He had a good game. David Silva will start against Madrid. I think he will. Mendy started about 3 or 4 attacks. He stopped 2 counter-attacks. I thought he played well. Yeah, maybe that's one for player ratings tomorrow where people can discuss it. But anyway, listen, I've got to go. I've got to finish off my packing. I'm going to bed. I've had my dinner. I'm going to bed in about half an hour. And then I'm up at 2 o'clock to drive down to London to catch my flight to Dubai. So anyway, listen, guys, 3 points. It's all that matters at the end of the day. It's all about what happens next week. That's the big one against Real Madrid. But anyway, don't forget, go on the channel. There'll be post-match fan cams and the vlog that Kiam is doing and putting on the channel later. So it should be up in the next sort of hour or two. So go over and have a watch of that. But take care. Have a great weekend. Have a great Saturday evening. I'll be back next week. I'm hoping to meet up with the Man City Dubai Supporters Club and meet up all the guys. When I was last there, I met up with them in their local bar, and so hopefully I'll be able to meet up with them this week while I'm out there. So I'll be doing some bits and pieces. I'm not sure when, it all depends, and when I get some time. But I will be doing some sort of live vlogs from Dubai, maybe outside because it's nice 28, 30 degrees. So maybe I'll do it on the rooftop, round the rooftop pool or something like that in the evenings where it might be a little bit quieter. And I'll be up there and I'll be hopefully chatting to you guys. Guys, listen, take care. I'll be back next week, but I'm be flying back into Heathrow to pick up my car and drive to Wembley next Sunday morning, early hours. So you'll see me back at Wembley next week for the Carabao Cup final. If not, you'll see me in Dubai. But anyway, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. This is Andy from Man City Fan TV. And don't forget, if you've not subscribed, we're almost at that 12,000 subscriber mark, which is absolutely amazing. That was our target for this season. And hopefully, if we can get 12K, it'd be absolutely brilliant. But anyway, take care. Don't forget, watch Kiam's videos that from Martin is at the Kim Power now, probably getting some fan cams and then getting them in the car with Chris Baker's with him, and hopefully safe trip back for those two, and look out for the videos on the channel. But take care, guys. See you soon.